Hey guys, it's Tyler McKinney back here again, and we're going to continue on in our series of looking at the XFL's brandings and how they did with their team names, the logos, the team colors, and how they tied it into the region. We're going to go ahead, we're going to continue on today. We're going to look at the Dallas Renegades. So as I'm looking at the Dallas team, this was one of the teams that they announced first. And so this is one kind of, as being a Dallas Cowboys fan, this is one that I've been kind of interested in because being a Dallas fan, interested in see what they got. This one is one that I like, but I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler here. It's not necessarily my favorite. So let's go ahead, let's dive into it, and I'll go ahead and give you the scores. So we're going to go ahead, and this one we're going to start out with the team name. The Renegades, I like the name. The name is okay. Now, I do know that some of you guys are out there, kind of the whole Renegade thing, and we'll get to the logo. I don't have any problem with it. Renegade reminds you of Cowboys, kind of Dallas Cowboys, kind of feeding off of that thing, kind of like what they did with Houston. So it's okay. I like the name. It's one of those generic names again, but it's one that I like because it has meaning and it has tie-in. It just isn't some generic name and that with it. So I think that that's good. Now let's go ahead and let's dive into this. So, the Renegades, it does have that Texas feel in that. And so, tying it in with that, I'm just, again, it's okay. And I know some of you know that the Renegade name has been used before and that with it. So it's kind of one that just doesn't have the pop for me like some of the other ones do. But overall, it's okay. I'm giving it an 85. I don't hate it. Don't think it's great. I just think it's a good name. I think it's a good football name. With that being said, let's continue. Let's move on. Let's look at the colors now. And the color scheme was one that when you first look at it, I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm holding out some optimism for it here because I really believe with the colors that they've chosen and the way that they've done it, they can really do some really cool things with the helmets and with the uniforms with that. So I'm really curious to see how they do these color schemes and how they put them all together. I'm not a huge fan of the light blue. The dark blue's okay. They got kind of some, and the black, but I think adding that black in there is sharp. I like that. I like the way the eyes with them being red. There's just something about that they did that with that logo that's really, really cool. So the accent with the red. So if they can really, do something like that with the logos and thing, and in that and play with these colors a little bit, I think that they could be really fun in that. So I'm giving it an 88. It kind of wore on me, as you can tell, kind of over time. At first, I was like, but as it gone on, I'm like, you know what, I like this. This is good stuff. So I give it an 88 for the colors. Now let's go ahead and let's look at the logo. Now the logo, I probably am going to give it a higher score than probably what some of you guys would give it. I know that it's a logo that's kind of similar to a lot of other logos that have been used out there, and it definitely is that kind of cowboy feel and that kind of outsider, kind of outlaw type of a look, which I like it. I think it's good. It'll be interesting to see how they complement that in their uniforms, their helmets, and things of that nature. So it'll be interesting to see with that. But me, I give it an 89. I like it. And again, I know that some of you guys are going to dock it because it's similar to a lot of other logos, even other teams named the Renegades. So we'll see where we go from there. So I like that. Now tying into the region, I think that they did a really good job tying in the region. You've got the Cowboys, Texas, Renegade. It kind of gives it kind of that outlaw feel in that, and football, man. I mean, that's what football is all about. Getting in that toughness, that kind of rough, tough, kind of getting in there. The Renegade, kind of the outlaw feel. We're going in there. We're going to win this. We're going to do that. So as I look at that, the regional tie-in, I think they did a really good job. So for Texas and that with it, I think that that's good. So I'm giving it a 92. Some of you guys might not like that, but That's what I'm doing. So as we look at that, let's go ahead and let's recap. So I'm looking at, for the name, I've got an 85. For the colors, I've got an 88. For the logo, I've got an 89. And for the region, I've got a 92. For an overall score of an 88.5. This is one that I really like. It's not my top one, but I really like the way that this one came out. I like the way that they did it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how these guys look on the field, because I think once we get this product on the field, I think they're going to look really cool, and I'm really excited to watch some Dallas XFL football this season. I hope you are. Now, here's my question. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you not? Do you hate it? Is it your favorite? Are you somebody from Dallas and think that it has nothing to do with your region? Are you somebody who thinks that it ties exactly into where you guys are and what and what Dallas, what Texas is all about? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. I really want to know your thoughts. All right, guys. Well, I know that you're busy and I know that I'm busy, so let's get on out of here. You have a good day. Bye.